You have two options for getting the silhouette from your small paper to your accordion paper. Now, some of you might be wondering what this sandpaper is all about. If you grabbed a wood pencil and you don't have a pencil sharpener, that's what this is. It actually works really well as a pencil sharpener. Okay, really nice. I'm gonna get this out of the way. Makes a little bit of a mess, so clean up. I want you to use a number 2 pencil, not a click pencil when you're doing your drawings. If absolutely don't have a wooden pencil, please make sure that you don't use heavy pressure with the mechanical pencil because it actually damages the paper. Okay, so for the first option here, you see it is to trace through the paper. Now, I took this and I outlined it with a Sharpie. If I set it underneath here, it's just dark enough and for me to trace it. Now, of course, I have to do this on my document camera, but I could take this to the window and it would really show up really nicely. So I'm going to try my best here to get it to be where the lines are supposed to be. It's hard for you to see that, I know, but maybe I could get down a little bit more here. Ooh, look at that. I'm trying a new document camera. I think it's working out great. So we'll get around here. So remember that even if you have free drawn this, so the ornament I didn't free draw, remember I got it off the internet, of course. You do need to do this step on the small paper because I don't want you to be drawing it by hand every 8 pages, all the 8 pages. So make sure that you have one that you've traced, you know, heavy with a marker or so. And I'm going to put that highlight on mine. I like so well. Perfect. Okay. Add one more detail up here inside of the hoop. There. So that's option number 1. Okay. So you would trace that. Then you would go to the next page. Okay. So you would line it up underneath there. And that's the step. You fill up the whole book here, just like that. Let me get this back up a bit. Okay. So each page will have that ornament in the same location. Now, if you don't want to do the tracing or if it's just not going to work for you, maybe you have a simple outline. I could take a scissor and cut all around that. So I have an X-Acto knife here. Maybe you have one. I don't know what you have at home, but I'm just going to take this because I want to create this stencil. So that's option number 2, create a stencil. Okay, curves are kind of rough with a cut X-Acto knife, but I'll do my best. Okay, so you basically need to somehow get this outline to transfer to your accordion book so that it's exact at each of the 8 times that you do it. Is that important? Yes, that's why we're doing it. If it wasn't important, I wouldn't have gone through all the hassle to do this. So please make sure that they are looking very similar. Obviously, we are people, we make mistakes. That's part of the beauty of life. But just do your best to get it perfect. That's good. Get this through here. Almost done. Okay. All right. So now I can take this part here, put it on page 2, right? It makes this nice little frame. Bring my pencil in. Be very close to the edge that I cut. Make sure it doesn't move. Mine did. So this is a little bit flimsier, but sometimes it is the method that works the best, depending on your image. Okay. Got that. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Okay. Well, how do I get that inside part on there? Well, I'm going to use this now. So I got to go back and take out my inside little spaces. once cut a good chunk of my thumb off with an X-Acto knife. Not fun. So be careful if you are using a knife tool. All right. Hang in there. I know this is super boring to watch. Okay, so then I can take it, put it back on top, line it up. Okay, that looks good. Do my tracing. And voila. All right, you need to do that for all 8 pages. Okay, that will be the next submission assignment, is to take a photo of your whole paper, traced and done. Bye.